Hello, Sadie. Welcome to my vlog. Alright, so I decided my background was just far too boring, but I can't really do anything else yet. This is the best I can do right now. That might not be true. I could try a little harder and come up with a better way to make a vlog, but my room is so dim. The lights are so dim. I can't just sit on my bed and do this. And I don't have a desk in my bedroom. Oh, speaking of bedrooms, after your last vlog, I decided that you have a child's bedroom, and I love it. Okay, it's sort of grown up, but it's sort of still like a high schooler's bedroom. And I think that's pretty cool. I love the stars. I bought a bunch of those stars once, not too long ago, for Lon actually, with full intention of doing something with them, and I never did. But I like your stars. I like your new setup. I like your digs. I haven't been there in a while. Okay, I'm gonna take these off now. I guess they've lost their value. Same old, same old. Pretty cool, huh? They're new pair of magical glasses from Lon. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to work things into my videos here since I'm only doing such a small frame. You have so much space around you just doing the small frame. And I'll work things into it. Mustache maybe one of these days. I always look really droopy-eyed too, because the light's kind of bright, so I can always look a little bit stoned in my videos too, but I'm not, because I don't do those things. Anyway, so you talked about so many things in your last video with Kyle. Number one, that I want to talk about before I address some of the things that you talked about was from the other day. I didn't talk about it on Saturday. And if Kyle's watching this, which he's our first subscriber, yay, Kyle. If he is watching, this is directed at him too. I was really embarrassed by the way that I am with Lon when he drives. And I'm fully aware that I'm doing this to him, and I do it whether there are other people in the car or not. I think I do it all the time, and I don't even know that I'm doing it, or he's so used to it, and it's part of our routine, that I don't even think about it until there's somebody else in the car, which there was this weekend with you and Kyle, and it is so embarrassing that I get that anxious when he's driving. I don't know why I get that way, but I do, because he scares me. He does things that scare me. And I know you guys are in the back, and maybe you couldn't see what he was doing, or if you did, you didn't care. I don't know. I get really anxious when he drives on the wrong side of the road for 50 feet. I get anxious when he stops too close to cars in front of us. And I vocalize it. And he's gotten so used to it that he just, he doesn't even react to it, which is the best thing to do, is to not react to it, to not bring attention to the fact that I've said something or that I'm being annoying, because then it just makes me feel self-conscious about it. So anyways, I apologize to Sadie and Kyle for being kind of a turd in the car, and yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Okay, enough said about that. I try really hard not to do that. But, oh, the other thing I was going to say about that is that I do that, and I'm anxious about him driving, but I don't want to drive. I don't want to be the one driving either, because he'll do it to me too. Not as bad as I do it to him, but he will do it to me. And that's no good either, so I usually prefer to just let him drive, and then I try to hold my tongue as much as possible. So anyways, there's a little bit of my psyche when it comes to driving. So what things did you talk about? You talked about cussing. First of all, I think it's adorable when you call it cussing. I don't think I've ever called it cussing before. Cursing, yes, but cussing, no. Swearing, yes, mostly. I guess I swear a lot. I don't know if I swear a lot. Maybe a moderate amount. I think, yeah, moderately. I don't think I'm over the top about it or anything. There was a period of time where I think I went up and down. I remember first discovering swearing, or first enjoying swearing at about 6th grade. I think it was 6th grade, where there was this one particular boy who everybody had crushes on, but of course it was the stage where you couldn't really reveal that you had a crush on the person, so you just, I'm gonna fix this light. So, you made fun of him, or you chased him around, you hit him, or you knocked him down. Things like that. Oh, the lighting is really bugging me today. Alright, I'm gonna figure out something better next time. Anyway, so, that was when I discovered cursing. And we would swear at him. Oh my god, the names we would call that kid, and we would shout them out in the schoolyard. Like after school, we'd hang out. Oh my god, it was awful. I can't believe adults didn't come up to us and slap us upside the head, because I know that we were potty mouths. And that was probably the time that I enjoyed swearing the most. Meaning, like, I knew I was saying things that I shouldn't be saying, and I enjoyed doing it. And then, I don't know, moderate swearing probably through college. I always liked swear words to emphasize emotion. Then when I was working at the Buckle in Michigan, it was a big deal. Swearing was a big deal. It was a big no-no. Like, you were reprimanded for swearing, because it was kind of a family store. A lot of families would shop there. Young people, old people, people you really just shouldn't swear in front of. So I became very accustomed to using crap and poop and other words instead of curse words. And that kind of stuck for a while, for 3 years that I worked there. So it kind of got ingrained in me not to swear. So I didn't swear for a long time. And then I started working in Los Angeles in the film business at first, and then at Chandlu. And at Chandlu it was a shipping department, so we kind of just let it fly, which is nice, I'll admit. I do not like having restrictions on words. I don't like feeling like I can't express myself how I'd like to